back with Bobby and JJ Radio. Just tuning in, we've been speaking with James Smith of the San Antonio Express News. First interview, we were talking about market strategies for businesses, small businesses, micro businesses. If you missed any of it, do not cry. You go to BobbyandJJRadio.com. Be a fan of the show. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and according to Bobby, on MySpace. So let's get back right into it, James. So how many people visit MySA.com? Well, first of all, San Antonio Express News and MySA are in itself the same. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so I know a lot of people.
So it's exactly the same content.
It's a little bit different. It's a little bit fresher content, a little bit more of what's going on right now.
Right now, yeah.
Versus the paper. By the time it goes to print, that information
It's old
already
news.
happened. It is, theoretically.
Yeah. So how many people visit MySA.com daily?
Depends on weekdays, obviously, when we have the most of our traffic. Weekends, it tapers off a little bit. So
Sure.
you know what people are doing at work.
Right.
We'll have anywhere from 75 to 100,000 people in a given day go to MySA homepage.com. Overall, for the month, you can typically see we're over 40 million page views, almost 3 million visits or visitors coming to our site.
Wow.
So in perspective, it's the largest site in South Texas that's locally owned, locally run.
Wow.
So 100,000 a week.
A day.
A day, with a little over 1 million people in San Antonio. So it's safe to say that for local news and local information and up to date, that's the only place, or that's where everyone's going.
It is, and we also have a great presence, I think, with out of town, and out of city. Mm-hmm. So you can say 30-40% of our traffic at any given time of the year is people coming into the market. So we reach the local, and we do reach.
Sure.
The traveler, the people that are coming for summer or whatever it might be for vacation. But, and the other part is, too, we also have a lot of different properties. ExpressNews.com is something that's exclusive to our paid subscribers.
Sure.
We have people that are joining us now that are digital-only subscribers that do it on their iPad or log in the morning. We have an e-edition that we actually email out to clients of a replica of the print. You just scroll through with like a PDF file almost.
Like the pages.
Absolutely. So Express News is where you do our really hard, deep journalism, where you're really getting into stories that are being written. So we've kind of segmented our audience, and we give people a little bit of everything, and they kind of pick and choose their experience. We have some people who might go through all 5 of our platforms.
Right.
And some that might just kind of gravitate towards 1 or 2.
Right, because they're just used to getting that type of information in that specific way.
Mm-hmm.
So how would a person get information or get news onto MySA.com if they wanted to?
So you know Church and State, right?
Sure.
So I'm digital, I'm sales, and then content is obviously
Different.
the church.
And it should be.
And our newsroom is independent of sales.
Sure.
It really is. Now, you can go to MySA, you can go to the bottom of the page, and you can actually submit information to, hopefully, our newsroom. We have people that scan it every day, and they're always sending information in. Just like you could reach our advertising department. Mm-hmm. So you could submit something to our newsroom and our editorial staff, but really we have zero influence on, hey, can you run this article?
But let's talk about how important that is, because if not, then then the paper itself would be not credible, right? So
absolutely.
You would just be talking about how great Bobby and JJ Radio is because I'm paying for you to say that, right?
A lot of sites have been burned doing that too. So and I'm glad that we do keep that. We have a very large newsroom, but they're always looking for something. Now, something that is unique.
Sure.
The biggest rage in advertising over the last 6 to 12 months, and I see for the next foreseeable future, is what we call native.
Okay.
So if you're familiar with advertorial, if you Texas Monthly is a good example. Right. You're reading and then you're going, well, this is a great article they're writing about Galveston. Well, Galveston wrote that article, and they inserted it and made it look like it was editorial content.
Just to get people to come.
Absolutely, because I'm going to pay attention to that. I'm reading it. It's almost seamless experience, and the advertising kind of complements it. It's not an ad.
Right.
So native advertising is where you write content and you're buying space. We have sections on MySA homepage or even in our sections themselves where we will go to our executive producer. We will take content from a client. We will format it with our marketing team and then publish it. And it looks, now it's noted it's an advertisement.
Right.
So it's noted advertorial like in a magazine.
Right.
And we can literally take PR or take information and push that information out to our audience.
Sure.
And it's one of the most engaging products we sell because they're clicking on it, they're reading it, it's on the homepage.
Yeah.
And we have endorsements. It's one where all of our departments work together.
So let's get into Bobby's demographic. What is PlaySA?
So PlaySA, I attribute this back to our publisher, John McKeon. We actually developed an app with a partner that is our answer to what I would call the Alt Weekly, the current here in town.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Well, it's a print publication as well. Right, and print we know is declining, and readership in print is declining. We developed PlaySA as an answer to that, to where we could put events, ticketing, movie tickets, restaurant reservations, Spurs. What's the Spurs schedule look like?
Sure.
We put that all in one condensed place where people can log into it and then start looking by geography, location, what they want to do, kind of where do I go to happy hour, where's a great place for brunch,
Right.
what's pet friendly, for example, in the market,
That's awesome.
LGBT. So all these different things were designed into
Yeah. So they can just go to Play It. So the Play SA, and then they can download on their smartphone.
Oh,
or
yeah, you can
Android,
go to
whatever.
Apple, Android. So it's about a
Gotcha.
50-50 split for us.
So, James, tell us, what can some of your digital products do for businesses?
Well, you know what? I look at it this way. We can target people. We can target habits. We can target intent. We can target demographics. We can target the type of device. We can target operating systems, conversations. We can even target down to the zip code level. So some of our examples of our product, we launched a product last year called Bullseye. Pick a zip code. We can run a 15-mile radius. Only serve ads within that 15-mile radius. But I say I want males 34 to 50 that are looking for homes. We can actually run that ad.
Awesome.
So it targets that person. Our mobile platform, where most advertising is going, we actually can drop a pin, for example, on the AT&T Center going, how'd you like to get in front of Spurs fans? And it only serves ads within a mile of the AT&T Center.
Smart.
So all of these different products push, for example, we tapped into our social media audience. We have 110,000 people following us on Twitter and Facebook collectively.
Right.
So we can push promotions out to our audience, and that's a very loyal audience.
Sure.
So that's just a good example. The one thing we found is that it's you have to be able to build it to suit for the business.
Right. So if anyone wants to get some more information on this, they can contact you at 210-250-2606. Again,
Absolutely.
250-2606. Or just email jsmith@express-news.net.